Hi, my name is Maliha. I got 10 grade 9s in my GCSEs, including 3 9s in all 3 of the sciences, and today I'm going to give you my advice on how you can maximise your marks in the paper 2s to get the grades you want. I just want to quickly say that if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or you can email me. My email is in my channel bio and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. I wanted to make like a video that condenses all my advice for all 3 of the sciences instead of separate ones because I feel like my advice will be quite similar. There's no point in making 3 separate videos. I'm going to start off by giving a little bit of motivation. So if you feel like you did badly in your paper 1 or you feel like you didn't get as many marks as you would have wanted, your paper 2, the paper 2s really are a chance for redemption, a chance for you to come back and get the grades you really want and the grades you really deserve for science, because the paper 2s are 50% of the grades. On the converse, if you feel like your paper 1s went really well, you want to keep that going and make sure you do well in the paper 2s so you can secure those really high grades. Don't sit back and relax now thinking, oh yeah, if I do badly in paper 2s, I've done well in my paper 1s, because you don't actually know what marks you got. So you want to make sure that you do as well as you can and keep that going, keep those good marks going. For starters, the content needs to be down. You need to make sure you know all the content really well. So what I'd recommend you do is maybe go to the textbooks and then look on the contents page and see if there's any topics that you don't know as well. If there's any topics you don't know that well, then go and revise by watching either the free science lessons videos or the Cognito videos. If you don't have a textbook, you can go on BBC Bitesize instead and look on the list of topics on BBC Bitesize for each of the sciences so you can see what topics you don't know that well from there as well. And if you're unsure about whether you know a topic well or not, then what you can do is on BBC Bitesize, just do the little quizzes, and then if you're doing badly in a quiz, then you know that that topic needs work, so you can go and look over that. I'd also recommend watching the binge revision videos, the videos that condense massive topics into 1 hour or 2 hour long videos, such as the ones on science and maths by Primrose Kitten, so you can quickly see from there what topics need work, any gaps in your knowledge, all of those kind of things, because you want to make sure that you know all the content really well. Make sure you know the practicals really well. What I was doing was I was watching the required practical videos on free science lessons and then making a set of flashcards on them and going through those flashcards every day, because those practicals will come up or will most likely come up in your exams, so you want to make sure you know them really well. And then alongside making sure the content is all there, make sure you're practicing past papers and exam questions as much as possible. That's probably the best advice I can give. The foolproof way of making sure you get good grades in science is to practice questions as much as possible, because the mark schemes in science are really picky. They're always looking for these particular keywords, and if you miss out one keyword, you tend to lose a mark or 2 from there, even if you have a really good answer. So make sure you're doing lots of past papers to see what the examiners are expecting of you, so you can get your exam technique up. And also practicing things like the 6 markers in biology would be really useful for you as well, just so you know how it works, how you can structure your answer to get the most marks, because obviously the 6 markers is a lot of marks and you don't want to miss out on those. And yeah, that's all my advice. If you have any questions, again, you can leave them in the comments or you can email me. Good luck with your exams, you got this, and yeah, bye guys.